My name is Brandon Pickett. Welcome to Thriller 23YO Productions. Tonight, we're bringing you another exciting and stellar episode of All. This is Season 4's Episode 3, folks. We're just under 2 episodes away from our next pay-per-view, which I'll get to that later on in the stream. But for now, leave a like, hit subscribe if you're not already, and turn that notification bell because we are going to be live with WXW in about a minute or two, so bear with me. And thank you all, and welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Also want to announce, so sorry for the sounds, that I apologize for not putting out any videos for about a week. Had a lot of stuff going on. I had to fix my car up and a few other things. So all that took time out of my schedule to be able to do this for you guys. So I do apologize. But we are back, folks. WXW. Again, welcome as you guys start coming in. Make sure you leave a like, say hello, so I'll make sure the chat's working. As we're getting everything set up here. Hey, Zerk. Yeah, that's... I can totally understand that, bro, and it's okay. I hope you're doing better, though. I'm pretty sure there's more chats that I was supposed to put that in, but that does good for now. Alright, folks, WXW Episode 3, titled Contenders and Champions. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Well, if you can't stick around for long, I totally understand. I mean, you go take care of you and feel better. That's all I ask. But I do appreciate you stopping by and at least commenting, bro. At least I know you're still alive. Alright, folks, I guess we're going to go ahead and start this thing. Hopefully some more people will jump on here soon. If not, that's okay. We're going to continue on as normal. So, alright, guys, welcome to Season 4, Episode 3 of WXW, West Coast Extreme Wrestling. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Don't die on me. That's right, folks. Finally, we have returned. West Coast Extreme Wrestling Season 4, guys. I know it's been a slow start to this season this time around, but don't worry, things will hopefully soon start picking up here. You hear the roar of the crowd. You can see all the faces filling the arena here in Portland. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to West Coast Extreme Wrestling. Oh, I'm sorry, we're not in Portland. We're in Birmingham, Alabama this week. My bad. I guess I got the wrong notes. Thank goodness I had my travel agent book me on the right flight this evening. Otherwise, there'd be no commentary tonight. All right, so we got a lot of action-packed stuff coming your way tonight. First up, we're going to hear for the first ever Triple Crown Champion. That's right, your $1 million global and universal champion Jay Stone. After he knocked off Kota Matsuda last episode of WXW, he's going to have a lot on his mind tonight. Then in our opening match, we have women's tag team action. As the women's titles on the line, 3-time current champs Ashley and Riley Luscious of Simply Luscious defending their titles once again against the dynamic team known as Girl Power, Morgan Elise and her best friend Kiana Jade in tag team women's action. Then we hear from Intercontinental Champion Logan Grimes as he's going to address this match. Because tonight, for the first time ever, we have an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to determine the new #1 contender, and will headline our next pay-per-view against Logan Grimes for the Intercontinental title. We have the marvelous Christopher Vaughan, the high-flying Sean Phoenix, former Universal Champion Austin Graves, Pickett Inc.'s Cameron Rose, the leader of the Epic Elite, Evan Epic, the newcomer Jay Toxic, former world champion Leon Blackgrave, and former tag team champion Lanza Shields, all battling it out to become #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. Speaking of titles, we hear from the current women's heavyweight champion, the beautiful badass herself, Chanel, in action. Hello, Empire Gaming. Welcome, guys. Speaking of women's action, we have a triple threat #1 contender ladder match as Amber Wilson takes on Xena Kelly and former women's heavyweight champion Brooke Danger, all vying for a shot at Chanel's title at our upcoming pay-per-view. It's hardcore action with backstage brawl as the hardcore title's on the line as champion the A-lister Anthony Case defends against the War Dog Larry Walker one-on-one. We have cruiserweight action as Arco Angel takes on new cruiserweight champion Zero one-on-one. Dust Claymore, former 4-time tag team champion, is here tonight. It's alright. It's been a while since I've done a show, so it's been about a week. A lot been going on, so you're totally cool. We have a #1 contender 6-man tag team elimination match against the Brock Brothers, the Heralds of Valhalla, and the Moonshiners, Butch and Bubba. We're going to hear from the shocker of last week as this man, Kota Matsuda, the longest reigning, undefeated Universal Champion ever in WXW history, held the title for over 350 days until he was finally defeated by Jay Stone last week and lost his Universal title. What does the Dream River Kota Matsuda have in store for us? We will find out later tonight. Also, we have a triple threat elimination main event, and the winner becomes the #1 contender to one of Jay Stone's titles, and that is the prestigious $1 Million Championship. Here tonight, Connor Omega takes on Ryan Rex and Mike Morrison. All that and more. So we got a jam-packed show. Let's kick things off tonight with the first ever Triple Crown champion, Jace Stone. And you have to be assured, folks, after his big win last week against Kota, ending that undefeated streak and becoming the new Universal Champion here in WXW, and this man has to be living high on the hog, and you know the money's got to be pouring in. He's been partying from sun up to sundown, and from sundown to sun up. I don't even know if this guy slept since the last episode. But ladies and gentlemen, Jay Stone is here to address his feelings on the biggest win of his career yet in WXW. Ladies and gentlemen, the Triple Crown champion. And here we go. Let's head down to ringside with Jace. I kind of like the heel turn, to be honest. Granted, I haven't watched SmackDown from tonight until later tonight when it pops up on Hulu, but excuse me. There's going to be a little bit of that tonight. I'm not sick or anything. It's just, oh my goodness. I get short of breath. But I like the heel turn. All right, here we go, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Don't adjust your TV sets. You heard it here, folks, before the show started. I am the first ever Triple Crown champion in WXW history. That means I am global, $1 million, and Universal champion all at once. Now, You might ask yourself, well, Jace, on the upcoming pay-per-view, which title will you defend? Will you defend 1, 2, 3, or none? Well, the answer is simple. I already have a number 1 contenders match tonight to determine who will be my challenger at the next pay-per-view for the $1 million title against Omega, Rex, and Morrison. And I cannot wait to see the outcome of that match, because either one of those 3 men will be great competition. But don't let them fool you. I will make them tap, snap, or nap, because I am the submission magician. I have done it before, and I will do it again. I will defend my $1 million title, and I will walk out as a champion. Now, on to what occurred last week against Kota Matsuda. Kota, you were a great champion in your own right, and I have to give you all the credit in the world. But when you stepped foot in this ring with the headhunter, the knockout artist, myself, Jay Stone, you were in for a world of hurt before the bell even rang, kid. Now, I do have to commemorate you on 350 plus days as champion and being undefeated. But I told you in due time that I would walk down that ramp into this squared circle and kick your ass from pillar to post. And I did exactly that last week in the main event. Now, I know you're going to be here later tonight, and I really hope that you come down here and congratulate me. I hope you don't come down here and whine and complain and boo-hoo to the crowd like all the other champions that have lost in the past. Because, to be honest, I would love to face you again. I'll be waiting for your response. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Jay Stone, like I said, living high on the hog. He is very motivated, very pumped up to be the Universal, Global, and $1 million champion. The first ever WXW Triple Crown champion, folks. Right, I agree with you, Zerk. Enough said. Alexa, oh my god, yes. If she goes full Harley Quinn, Sister Abigail stuff, I'm all for it. She's definitely getting there. All right, so tonight, like I mentioned at the beginning, we're going to kick things off with women's tag team title action. The champions, of course, on your right over here, they are Ashley and Riley Luscious of Simply Luscious. The twin sisters are going to go toe-to-toe against Morgan Elise and Kiana Jade. Now, Morgan and Kiana have come so close to becoming women's tag team champions, just to barely lose it. Can they overcome the odds here tonight and become champions for the first time ever in WXW history? I would love to play Battlegrounds, don't get me wrong. I just don't have the game yet. I have to wait until I get paid again after the first and see if it's in the budget for me. Because there's that game and like 1 or 2 others that I would like to get. But, you know, if I can only get one, that's probably the one I would probably get. Just because, you know, it looks fun and, you know, it's wrestling. It's an arcade kind of game. Remember, I mean, I'm so old school. I used to play the old arcade games on Nintendo and Super Nintendo. You know, I had WrestleMania, the arcade game, and, you know, WWE Raw and stuff like that, you know. So I'm used to those corny games like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the simulation like we get here with 19 and stuff like that. But to go back and play those fun games like that and not have to take them so serious, I like that aspect of it. I really do. All right, folks. Tag team women's action. Titles on the line. Are you guys ready for this? Yeah, see, some people, the arcade thing is cool. Some people, it's not. It just depends on, you know, your style and what kind of games you like. I don't mind it once in a while. I don't think it's one of those games I'm going to play a lot of or all the time. But, you know, if my friends want to come over and have some fun and just joke around and play, then why not, you know? Or if my nephews or whatever. Hair in the back with the Mohawks, Kiana. Ladies and gentlemen, they are Girl Power. These girls no longer donning the makeup and the pretty outfits. They've went full black goth, and they're ready to kick some bad ass here in WXW. They've been on a roll, and they've come close in the past as a tag team to becoming champions. But like I said, can they finally get over that hump? That little bump in the road, if you will. Can they finally smooth that out and smooth sail their way into the titles that they say desperately have been wanting? And like I said, Morgan is the older of the two best friends here. Kiana, when she arrived here in WXW about a season or two ago, she was only 16. She is now 17 or 18 years old now, and obviously, based on the tattoo and the mohawk and the style, she is definitely grown up here in WXW. She's had a great singles career, not as a champion yet, but she's getting there. But teaming with her best friend Morgan, it was the best thing she ever did since arriving here. Oh, wow, see? Yeah, see, I've been playing WWE. I'm 30 years old, so I've been playing since like 1992 when I was 2, you know? I remember my dad and my mom, you know, we had Nintendo, Super Nintendo. We even had an Atari. I don't remember wrestling being on Atari, though, but, you know, I still have the 64 for crying out loud with all the really cool WWE games and WCW and ECW games. All right, folks, there they are. Riley in the white, Ashley in the purple back there with the selfie stick. They are the current 5-time women's champions. Ladies and gentlemen, Riley and Ashley, simply luscious. Since arriving on the scene way back on Divalution, if you can believe it, folks, Riley and Ashley splashed on the scene as one of the most dominant female tag teams I've ever seen in the history of either Divalution or WXW for that matter. And since arriving here on the main stage of Thriller 23 Productions here on WXW, these girls have taken over. Zerk with the no comments. I like that. But, yeah, Riley and Ashley, one of the best women's tag teams around. And that's saying something. I mean, we have the Hall of Fame team in a way of Cruella and Raven. They are former 2-time champions. But when it comes to dominant tag team champions, to Riley and Ashley. But let's see what happens here tonight. We could see an upset victory. You know, we finally muted her. And I fired her, and I keep making her go away, but obviously you can see she somehow still gets a job. But now she's all sign language because she just kind of stands there and goes, you know. So JoJo's still here, but she just can't speak. There they are, those women's tag titles over the shoulders of both Ashley and Riley. This is going to be one hell of a fight, folks. This is how you kick off WXW here. Tag team titles on the line, but that's the first of 2 title matches, folks. Also, later tonight, the hardcore title on the line in a backstage brawl. It's been a while since the hardcore title's been on the line, and Anthony Case is willing to do just that. Later tonight, Anthony defends his hardcore title in a backstage brawl against the War Dog, Larry Walker. Cannot wait for that matchup. And right now, it's Morgan going up against Ashley. Big DDT by Ashley takes out Morgan Elise. Now pulls her up. Man, look at the strength of Ashley. You wouldn't think something that beautiful and that pretty would have that much power behind her. Hello, David. What's up? XWC in the house. Since you are here, David, I do want to announce on the next episode of Thriller NXT, your character Evil Eyes will be back in action for the first time in 2 episodes. After his big debut in Thriller NXT, he will be back to go against an unknown superstar. So be on the lookout for that, folks. Look at this. A little bit of the worm and an elbow there from Ashley. Right to the heart of Morgan. Oh, but Morgan catches her jaw-jacking. Kick to the midsection. What she got in mind? Morgan with a double underhook. Went for the suplex. Able to reverse. Nice Hurricane Rana takedown by Ashley. And Mr. Waddles come. Plants some evil goodies in JoJo's car. Love it. On the shoulders here. Morgan Oh, gets spun around and dropped into the pin cover, but Morgan able to get that hand underneath that bottom rope. Again, folks, this is our opening match here. Women's tag titles on the line here. We have a lot of #1 contenders matches. We have a ladder match coming up later tonight for the women's division. Who will be the #1 contender for the women's heavyweight title? Will it be Xena? Will it be Amber? Or will it be the former 4-time champ, Brooke Danger? All that and more is still to come, folks. So stay tuned. Stellar card and a stacked show here tonight. And thank you, PS4, for telling me you've installed the UFC 4 update profile. Cool. Thank you. Going live on Twitch. Oh, nice. Nice. I did create Riley and Ashley, the champion, the blondes. My friend Eric Wiley actually created the original Morgan and Kiana, and I just took what he had and did an alternate attire. I still have the originals, but I did alternate attires on them to make them look more badassy than what he had. Just, you know, give them a little bit more of an edge as the seasons progress and as the characters progress. But, yeah, as the show goes on here tonight, I will actually show you guys some of the characters I've made, and I'll talk about it a little bit. Ashley taking out Kiana. There's the tag for the first time here tonight. Riley Luscious of Simply Luscious, the beautiful blonde with red streaks, going right after Kiana. Gonna drag her around the ring now. Oh, man, what has Riley got in mind? Oh! Nasty stomp right to the elbow joint. Trying to dislocate the shoulder perhaps of Kiana, but Kiana catches Riley with the jaw jack. And nice Hurricane Rana takedown there by Jade. And Kiana Jade now mocking one half of the women's tag champions here. Kick to the midsection. What has Kiana got? Second rope. Nice float over sunset flip power bomb into the cover. Only gets a 1 count. Nice kick out there by Riley. Just a second, folks. I gotta check my phone here. Okay, we're good. Nothing too important, just a YouTube update. Nice hip toss there by Jade. If you guys can, make sure, like I said, leave a like. And feel free to comment here in the comment section below, underneath where you see me waving my hand. So that way I know you guys are here, and you guys can chat about anything wrestling related that's cool or about the show. And also, feel free if you guys would like to share this on any social media platform that you can to help get the word out. That would be greatly appreciated as well. Any publicity is good publicity in my eyes. Oh, spinning neckbreaker onto the floor. Nasty impact. I heard that one, and I'm sitting right here at the announce desk, folks. Referee up to a count of 2. Kiana Jade. How in the world is Kiana still standing? Oh, she ain't going to be standing after that. Super kick right to the nose. Riley, Irish whip, goes Jade off the corner. Or off the rope, excuse me. Look at this cartwheel into the sliding knee. Excuse me, folks. Kick to the midsection. Riley has her up. Oh! Nasty neckbreaker across the knee. Riley looks for the cover. That brings in Morgan and Ashley. Oh, Ashley Samoan drop. Down goes Morgan. Morgan Elise taken out. Meanwhile, Riley got Kiana Jade all tied up here in the center of the ring. Now a little joint manipulation. Looks like bending the wrist. And the double knees right to the back. Shares the link to his family. That's right. Waddles knows what's up. Irish whipped into the corner. And that is not where Kiana wants to be, in the corner of Simply Luscious here. Look at this springboard. Oh, dropkick into a flatliner. Nice combination there. Beautiful double team. And there's Morgan back in just in the nick of time to save it up. The matchup for her and her best friend. Oh, but she gets caught with a nasty backbreaker by Riley. Referee needs to restore order here. Riley now back out on the apron, as she is not the legal competitor here. Instead, her sister Ashley is. Ashley, look at the strength of Ashley. Tosses Kiana Jade around the ring. Morgan Elise was taken out. She's down and out. Even if Kiana Jade can get back to her feet and try to defend herself and break free of Ashley's grip in these nasty forearm strikes, Kiana Jade is still going to have to struggle to thwart the offense here of Simply Luscious and hope Braylon Morgan get back up on the apron to get that tag. Oh, inverted DDT, and Kiana Jade now trying to feed off this crowd here in Birmingham, Alabama tonight. That's right, we are not just Portland, Oregon anymore when it comes to WXW. We are nationwide. Look at this. Oh, went for the springboard. She landed on her feet, though. Wow, great athleticism there from Ashley. Very surprised. Irish whip. Oh, look at this. Lands on her feet. Does Kiana. Ducks the clothesline off the ropes. Beautiful flying clothesline. And Kiana Jade, the 18-year-old, feeling it here. Double knees, adding a little insult injury right to the ribs. Dominic and Seth. I mean, it's all right, but it's kind of played itself to death. They're kind of doing the Eddie Guerrero custody thing, and it's just mixed with a little bit of the CM Punk thing that he did with Ray in like 2010, and it's just, I don't know. I think it's past its prime, and I think it's time that they wash their hands with it and go a different direction. But that's just me. Again, looking for the worm and the elbow. Taking a little shades out of Scotty Too Hottie there is Ashley. And now, wait a minute. We've seen this before. This is insulting. Tying her up, almost hog-tying her, turns her over, laughs at her, and then watch this. A kick right to the rump. And I'm going to tell you right now, that is not one place you want to be kicked. Especially if you're Kiana Jade. And now, look at this. Simply Luscious gonna stomp a mud hole in the corner here on Kiana Jade. This is a maneuver that normally the New Day would call the Unicorn Stampede stomps, but Simply Luscious decided to just change that name to, oh shoot, I just had it. Locking the Lips, I guess. I don't know why that they called it that. But there's a 2 count, and man, Kiana Jade somehow staying alive. I would think if you're locking lips, you'd be kissing, but I don't know. Simply Luscious, they got some weird names for their maneuvers. I can't go on record and say why they call themselves the way they do, but, you know. Right, I'm already bored of it, too, the Dominic stuff. I mean, here you're going to hype up a kid who's never been to NXT, never been on the Independents or anything like that. And he loses like almost every match. Why? Why do you put him in a main event caliber picture if he's going to lose all the time? At least let him win once in a while. But I don't know. That's just me. Oh, look at this little chop fest on the outside here between Kiana and Riley. They better not get counted out here. Oh, man, look at this. Oh, face first across that hard steel part of the apron there underneath the ring. And Kiana Jade's going to feel that. Oh, man, Kiana this close to getting a tag into her best friend, Morgan. And look at this, Riley tying her up. Oh, and another vasty neck breaker there. This is our opening match, folks. We're just a half hour in, give or take. And already the action is explosive here. Still have a lot more matches headed your way, folks. Another title match on the line. A bunch of number one contenders match. Cruiserweight action as well. Ladder matches. Backstage brawls. You guys are going to get it all here tonight on WXW. And this isn't even a pay-per-view, folks. We're actually on our way to a pay-per-view, and I'll talk more about that later on in the show. And now look at this. Kiana Jade Morgan giving one half of Simply Luscious's Riley a little dose of their own medicine, if you will. And now mocking the champs was Kiana there. Now you see Morgan going for the cover. Only gets a 1 count. Riley able to get up. Oh! Actually takes down Kiana. Meanwhile, the green-haired Morgan, look at this. Irish whipped into the corner goes Riley. And again, look at this. You definitely see these two train together. Does Morgan and Kiana both have a similar style and moveset? Riley with a kick to the face, stunning Morgan. And Morgan able to grab her. Irish whipped into the corner, this time face first off the buckle. Now going to turn her around. What has Morgan got set up here? Morgan Tying her up, looking for that second rope springboard drop kick. Now Morgan up top, looking to fly perhaps, looking for the moonsault. Oh no, a moonsault into like a coup de grace. Nasty maneuver there from Morgan, and she got all of it right to the ribs of Riley. Somehow Riley fighting back, kick to the back of the leg. She gets caught into the Firewoman's carry takedown. Exactly, I agree with you. Yeah, he should have had to go through the ranks of NXT and stuff. You know, and main event and stuff like that. I mean, that's just me. You know, I don't understand why these people come in and they get main event pushes that quick. It's just, oh, that running drive-by kick-like maneuver there from Riley. AC Ashley desperately wants to tag, but Riley paying no attention to her sister at the moment, in full control of Morgan. Hits her with that vicious neckbreaker again. Oh, but with the hip toss, Kiana takes down Ashley. That leaves Riley just a little bit vulnerable, perhaps. If Morgan could get back to her feet and get the momentum swinging in the way of girl power, we could have new tag team champions here in the women's division, folks. Oh, look at this again. Little joint manipulation again. Look at that. And the knees again to the back. That's a nasty maneuver. There you see her trying to catch her breath. As much as I'm trying to catch my breath. Anyway, folks, Riley trying to catch her breath there. A lot has been taken out of these four amazing female competitors here tonight. Oh, went for the kick. Nice block. Riley, big spear, tackling Morgan to the canvas. Ooh, nice arm breaker there. Morgan, big right hooks. And a shot to the back now to Riley. And now Riley, one after another. Morgan diving her face into the corner. Wow. Riley has no idea where she is. Maybe she smeared a little makeup. We all know when you do that with a beautiful girl like that, she's not going to be happy. Oh, man, how close was that? I have mixed reactions. I think it's a good idea and could be a good faction. Ditch the mask. Ditch the stupid names. And I think you'd have, you know, and I think they'd be all right. But that's just me. They get rid of the names. They get rid of the mask. And I think they'd be all right. Oh, reverse spike Rana there by Riley. And now Morgan, there she is, just in the nick of time, gets the tag. Here comes Kiana, who's fresh. Axe handle smash. And a spear takes down Riley. Look at how quick Riley back up. And a drop kick by Jade. Yeah. In a way, I am too. I mean, if they're only supposed to be 5 members, why do you have like 30 or 40 NXT wannabes that just, you know, or performance center people that just, or independent wrestlers dressed up as, I mean, they get their butt kicked every week. I don't know. It's just, it's sad. I think SmackDown is SmackDown, NXT are the A+ shows. Raw, they need help. They really need help. Uh-oh. Looking for the beauty shot, perhaps. Beauty shot. Knee strike there by Riley. 1, 2. Oh, man. Morgan just broke it up again. Now Ashley trying to dispose of Morgan Elise here. Tosses Morgan to the apron. Meanwhile, Kiana with a suplex to Riley. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. I don't know if you guys saw that at the back of the screen, folks. Ashley Luscious did a pile driver from the apron to the floor, spiked Morgan's head into the floor, and how in the hell is Morgan Elise, the green-haired superstar, back up on the apron after that pile driver? You have got to be kidding me. That's what we call resilient. She is willing to risk life and limb, literally, for these women's tag titles, folks. That's how much these titles mean to all these competitors. Oh, kick there, stunning Kiana Jade. Riley tosses Kiana into the corner. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Oh, nasty kick there from Riley. Riley Luscious again, into the corner goes Jade. Oh, she got caught with a boot. Kiana went for the right hook, nobody home. Back and forth. Kiana trying to show some heart and fight. Lou Thesz press. Raining down huge rights and forearms right to the face. And you saw Ashley extending the hand. Desperately wants a tag from her sister Riley. Yo, HWA Productions. What's up, man? SBJ. All right, checking in from the hybrid universe. All right, man. Thank you as always, bro. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. You have no idea, man. Thank you. This is our opening match here for the women's tag titles tonight. A lot of great action still to come, folks, so if you can, stick around. Look at this. Oh! Through the bottom of the ring post there. Was able to hit that tornado DDT. Kiana Jade. And this match, I agree with the fans here in Birmingham, Alabama tonight. This is awesome. Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to involve Aaliyah, but it is what it is. Yeah, I know, dude. I'm sorry. I've been kind of busy with my personal life and stuff, but I'm still around. I just appreciate you stopping by, man. Thank you for the long-time support, as always. There's the hot tag, man. Riley finally rolls out. There you see it. A lot has been taken out of her, but Ashley, her sister, very fresh and ready to go as she goes right after Kiana Jade here. And thank you to all of you guys for tuning in tonight. Again, this is our opening match here for Season 4, Episode 3, Champions and Contenders. And we'll get into more of that as the night rolls on. This is our opening match for the women's tag titles. The 5-time current champs, Ashley and Riley, Simply Luscious, defended tag titles against Kiana Jade, Morgan Elise of Girl Power. That is what we got right now. In the ring, we got Kiana Jade with the Mohawk going against Ashley Luscious. What a matchup this has been. All for the women's tag titles here in WXW. And again, another kick out, folks. Kiana Jade now trying to put the sleeper hold on Ashley here in the center of the ring. There you see it cranking back on that neck, folks. Still to come tonight, we have an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to determine the new #1 contender for the WXW Intercontinental title. And the champion, of course, Logan Grimes, who will be here later tonight to address us. Actually, I'm being told, according to my notes, he'll actually be here next after this matchup. So stay tuned to hear from your current Intercontinental champion, folks. Oh, God, no. Ashley, no. No, no. Oh, superplex from the top rope to the floor. Almost landed through my announce desk here in front of me. These women are absolutely insane. The amount of damage they would do to each other and their opponents just for the tag titles, folks. This is insane. Pay-per-view caliber match here from both Girl Power and Simply Luscious tonight in our opening matchup. Oh, I thought Morgan was going to smash that pretty face of Ashley into the steps, but Ashley able to see it coming. But she did get caught with the arm drag. Referee at a count of 6, risking a count out here as now Morgan gets tossed in. And now Riley up and over the top rope. This match rolls on. What a match it has been, too. And now Ashley going right after Morgan here. Look at this. Again, tying Morgan up. And this is about the 3rd time we've seen this maneuver. That like joint manipulation, which she then turns into the double knees right to the back. No matter which way you cut it, folks, that is a nasty maneuver. And that's just some of the rough, nasty offense you get from your tag champion, Simply Luscious here. Oh, I thought she was going to tag in her sister instead. Oh, but she ate a right-handed Morgan. Morgan stunned. Ashley, Samoan drop from Ashley Luscious. Now going to drag the body of Morgan into the corner. Makes that smart tag. Here comes the fresh Riley back in. Riley said she believes this is over, brushing her shoulder off. She better be careful not to take Morgan and Kiana lightly here. One false move, and we could have new women's tag champs. Oh, skin the cat from behind. Morgan lands on her feet. Morgan. Oh, and plants her. You see her folded up like an accordion on that maneuver. Nasty impact there. Sends Riley into the turnbuckle now. Now going to tie her up in the trio woe position. Oh, wait a minute. What is Morgan thinking? Morgan, I don't know if I'd risk this. You have to head up to the top rope. I have a feeling Ashley's going to knock you down. No. Do not try this, Morgan. No. Oh, my God. I can't watch. Oh, she got it. Morgan able to hit from pillar to post, the coast to coast. Drop kick from Morgan landing on the pretty face of Riley there. How in the world is Morgan still standing? I mean, this is the girl that got pile drive from the apron to the floor. And still only able to get a 2 count. My God, what a match. Oh, McGann has her tied up. Morgan, second ropes. Springboard into the drop kick. Morgan going to look for that moonsault coup de grace. And she caught it. Oh, this time looked like on the kneecaps, perhaps. The first time she got it on the ribs. This time it looked like she landed on her kneecaps. Either way you slice it, that's a nasty maneuver. She gets caught with an uppercut from Riley. Morgan into the corner. Nice reversal again by Morgan. Now going to toss Riley into the corner. Morgan, there's the tag back into Kiana. Are we going to see some more double team here from Girl Power? And look at the quickness. Oh, man, they're ready to take out Riley. Oh! Up and down, inside out goes Riley. But Riley uppercut to Kiana. Champion showing a flurry of offense. Oh, went for the spear, gets caught with a DDT. Last minute reversal there from Riley. I'm sorry, folks. This is an insane matchup. This might be a long stream tonight, folks. This is going to be one hell of a show. Normally we can end our show about 2 hours, but this one might take the cake. I don't know. This is our opening match, folks. And finally, Simply Luscious able to get the 1, 2, 3. And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd here in Birmingham, Alabama. And I'm pretty sure the rest of you at home, the WXW universe, has to be applauding this match and literally just in awe of what we just saw. Simply Luscious, the 5-time current champions, put on one hell of a clinic here against a top team like Morgan and Kiana Jade. Girl Power, Simply Luscious, giving us a 5-star plus caliber women's tag team championship match here tonight. And that is just some of the great action you guys have come to know and love here on WXW as the sisters celebrate with the titles once again atop the tag team division for another week. What a win for Riley and Ashley, folks. Wow. All right, but we're just getting cooking here, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, let's see what we got. Oh, I was talking about a little bit ago. I said the Intercontinental Champion's in the house, and I am true to my word. Logan Grimes, the Intercontinental Champion here in WXW, is here to address tonight's 8-man Battle Royal and maybe a few of the competitors in that he has not faced as of yet. So what is on the mind of the Intercontinental Champ? Well, we're going to be live in just a couple of moments here. So stay tuned, folks. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a drink and take a break for a second. I'll be right back. But don't go anywhere, folks. Logan Grimes to address us here live next on WXW. Stay tuned. All right, folks, we're back. Here we go. Logan Grimes. Here we go, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Logan Grimes, your Intercontinental Champion here in the house. Now, over the last few weeks, I've had my run-ins with Ryan Rex and a few other superstars. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about a match that was made. I made a suggestion to the higher-ups to have an 8-man battle royal coming up right after this little speech here to determine a number one contender for my Intercontinental title. So I went through the roster and I chose 8 men that I thought represented what an Intercontinental champion potentially could be. And then I got to thinking, some of these men, they're new. Some of them have held titles before here, but not an Intercontinental Championship. So here tonight, I want all 8 of these men to show what they've got, to step up and prove to the Intercontinental Champion, me, Logan Grimes, that you got what it takes. Because I will be watching from the back, ready and patiently waiting to congratulate the winner. But don't take that congratulation lightly, because I might congratulate you tonight, but at the pay-per-view, I am going to kick your ass. And ain't nobody going to walk out Intercontinental Champion but me, Logan Grimes, a former Global Champion, a former Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion, and now a 2-time Intercontinental Champion. It is my time, and I sure as hell am not giving up my title that easily. So you boys, get ready, because your 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal is next. And WXW Universe, let the party begin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Battle Royal, that man right there, Logan Grimes, looking to find out who his number one contender and his opponent will be at our upcoming pay-per-view here in WXW. I cannot wait for that, folks. All right, here we go. This is the match that he was talking about, folks. 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal, number one contendership on the line here for the Intercontinental title. Oh man, you're fine. I'm just glad somebody's here. We were up to almost 6 and everybody just kind of poof, and that's okay. It is late for some people, and I totally understand that. All right, so up next we got Leon Blackgrave starting from the left, Evan Epic, Austin Graves, Christopher Vaughan, Sean Phoenix, Cameron Rose, the newcomer Jay Toxic, and of course Lonza Shields. All 8 of these men have never held the Intercontinental title before. This is going to be a first because the winner gets a shot at Logan Grimes at the pay-per-view for that title. Are you guys ready for this? Put your money down, place your bets, because it's about Battle Royal and it's up next. Only on West Coast Extreme Wrestling. Oh man, I bet. I mean, I pretty much dog sit all the time in a way if you think about it, because I have my 3 dogs. But man, when you're sick and you got animals to take care of, oh trust me, man, it's a bummer. You know, I got 3 dogs and a cat, so I got a house full and it's just me. So when I'm sick, there's no backup. So I feel you. I do. I really feel the pain. All right, folks. Who do you think's gonna win? Has anybody got any possible favorites or anybody that they see in this picture they think might have the edge? Just out of curiosity. Well, if that doesn't do it for you, how about the entrances? Because that is coming up. Here we go. Oh, I bet, dude. And that's a feeling that, trust me, I know sucks. Ladies and gentlemen, former United States champion and former 2-time Mr. Opportunity in the Bank briefcase holder is the marvelous Christopher Vaughan. That's right, folks. Christopher Vaughan, who was out for a little bit due to a shoulder injury, and that sent AJ Diamond on the shelf as well. AJ Diamond and, of course, Christopher Vaughan, they are the Marvelous Diamonds, a tag team. But tonight, Christopher Vaughan back in singles action once again. And, man, he looks better than ever. Does the Marvelous One. Mr. Waddles holds up a sign saying me. Hey, man, if you want to enter a battle royal, by all means, you'll probably get thrown out quicker than nothing. But, hey, I mean, by all means. There he is, folks. The spotlight raining down solely on the marvelous Christopher Vaughan. Not exactly getting a very warm reception, nonetheless, is Christopher Vaughan here in Birmingham, Alabama tonight. But, yeah, these, Birmingham fans, they don't know great talent when they see it, I guess. He looks jacked, though, man. He looks better than ever, does the Marvelous One. You could be looking at a new Intercontinental Champion soon. I mean, it could be any 8 of these men in this match, folks. You take your pick. It's anybody's ball game here tonight. All right, so the Marvelous One ready to go. Who is up next? Slaps a fan with the salmon. I like that. Oh, wait a minute. Can it be? The crowd on their feet. It is, ladies and gentlemen, former hardcore champion, the Firebird, the high-flying Shawn Phoenix. Of course, Shawn Phoenix, a real-life independent wrestler, and I've stated that many times before here on the show. If you don't believe me, look up Shawn Phoenix, pro wrestler, on YouTube or on the internet, and you'll see basically a picture of this guy, and this is kind of how he looks. So this guy, a big-time name here on WXW. He's come so close to winning major titles, including tag titles and world titles. But tonight, this is a huge opportunity for Phoenix. A #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. And Shawn is not going to be looking past any of his opponents here tonight. He's going to have to be careful and rely on his ground game. Well, not so much his ground game, but his quick offense and his strikes. He does not want to, however, get too high up on the ropes and do some of that high-flying acrobatic stuff he normally does. Because he would, like I said, the only way to win this match is to knock your opponents over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor to be eliminated. So he better be really careful. PA system, people leave the Grumpy Penguin alone. I agree. Let the Penguin, put the Penguin down. Don't antagonize him and let him enjoy the show. He's gonna be happy later, though. We got a triple threat of women's ladder match. I think he'll be happy about that. All right, Shawn Phoenix ready to go in the crowd. In a frenzy here, man. We got 2 great athletes so far in Christopher Vaughan and Shawn Phoenix. This match is getting stacked so far with talent, and we still got more to come. Here comes entrant number 3. Oh, I recognize this. It sucks you guys can't hear the music, and that's okay. But maybe one day that'll get fixed. But I recognize this music. Ladies and gentlemen, that eerie guitar intro means only one man. He is the former Universal Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Graves. It makes googly eyes at the PA system. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Almost like rising from the ashes of an eerie graveyard. Ladies and gentlemen, the former Universal Champion. The man who stunned the world a couple of seasons ago and knocked off the former champion at the time. The Beast. That's right, the Beast. Bradley King, who was the first ever longest reigning champion at 230 days. That reign obviously now second to the the last reign of Kota Masuda at 350 days exact on the mark. He held the title for over a year, folks. Did Kota Masuda. And Austin Graves didn't have a big run. He held the title for about 2 or 3 months here in WXW before being beat by Kota Matsuda. But man, what an impact Austin Graves made. Could you imagine this man entering the arena with an Intercontinental title around his waist? And of course, we don't want to forget his little brother, Johnny Graves, who's a big part of WXW action as well. He will be hopefully returning to action next week in the Cruiserweight division. So it'll be nice to have Johnny Graves back in action as well. No, Mr. Waddles, you stay away from me. Oh, folks, this is great. Thank you guys again for tuning in and taking time out of your night or your day or whatever it is you're doing to join me here. I do appreciate that. I really do. Whew. Man, Austin Graves looks jacked. So glad to have him back. And speaking of great, ladies and gentlemen, representing Pickett Incorporated, Cameron Rose. Cameron Rose has yet to hold gold here in WXW, but we do know in other feds this man is on top of the world as a #1 prospect almost everywhere he's been. It's just a matter of time. This is a future ballot Hall of Famer, is Cameron Rose. Of course, aligning himself with me, Brandon Pickett, of course, your current tag team champion, and the rest of Pickett Inc. I have a feeling Cameron Rose is definitely one of those guys to keep your eyes on, folks. I really do. That's right, folks. Sometimes I do wrestle here on the show. You'll obviously see that later on, maybe. I am in the building tonight, so me and Cody Jackson, your tag team champions, we haven't defended those titles in a while, and I'm okay with that. But we are going to be sitting back later and watching the #1 contender tag team elimination match to see who we're going to face at the next pay-per-view, where we have to unfortunately defend our titles, which I've been trying to fight because I really don't want to, but, it's in the contract. I have to defend it, so gotta do what I gotta do, I guess. Speaking of factions, ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the Epic Elite, Evan Epic. Evan, the leader of one of the most dominant factions here in WXW, along with his brother Kevin Epic, and of course, I should know this. It's Kevin, Evan, and I feel like an idiot because I'm forgetting the other one, but he's not an Epic either. He's got a different name, but he is the best friend of of Evan Epic. Together, they are the Epic Elite, folks. They came over here from Thriller NXT with a run roughshot there for a while, and now being a part of WXW, these guys try to catch my breath again and get some air. Hello, Kyla. Sorry about that. Whew. Alright, guys. This is technically our second long. I sound different. It could be the microphone. It could be because I just coughed and I'm trying to catch my breath and I'm losing it. I don't know. Alright. So this is an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal, #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental title. This man made his debut last week and had one hell of a match. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Toxic. He calls himself the Toxic Avenger. Let's see what Jay can do. This is only his second match. And can you believe it? It's a #1 contender opportunity match. I mean, hey, anything can happen here in WXW, right? This guy could be the underdog in this entire matchup here. And how apropos wearing the gas mask with COVID, all that junk going around. Jay Toxic apparently was more prepared than the rest of us here in the building. Cards Against Disney and Cards Against Humanity Family Edition. Wonder what those would be like. That'd be kind of interesting. I wish they had a wrestling one. That'd be kind of cool. Of course, I'd probably win because, you know, I don't know. Most wrestling trivia games I do win. I own like 3 of them, so I've never lost yet. I've come close, but I have not lost yet. Yeah, I know most Disney. Not a lot of current Disney, but, you know, from when I was a kid and stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is. Excuse me, my God. Former Pacific Northwest. Actually, this man is a former Intercontinental Champion. Oops, I messed up. I forgot that I just checked his record. He is a 3-time Intercontinental Champion, folks. I feel like an idiot. I had it written down. I was looking at it, and I just totally spaced it. So, he could, if he wins this and beats Logan at the pay-per-view, he could become the first ever 5-time Intercontinental Champion. That has not yet happened here. Apples to apples when you're drinking, enough said. Yeah, I've played apple to apples. I've not played it drinking because I don't really drink a whole lot. But, yeah, I can imagine that'd be funny as hell to play. Or at least witness playing. What's really awkward is when you play Card Against Humanity with your mom, your brother, and your future sister-in-law at Christmas. With no drinks. They're just all sitting at a table and it gets very awkward. Enough said. Because my brother and I have very dirty minds. And my mom and his girlfriend did not know what to do. And then we brought my uncle into it, and that was even worse. Because yeah, a lot of stuff just kind of went over his head like, what? But, you know. It was fun. They do have WWE Cards Against Humanity? Oh, I didn't know that. It's a riot. Yeah, I bet. Alright, so Leon Blackgrave ready to go. Right, we should only have one more entrant in this match, I do believe. As the lights go out again, we're anticipating the arrival. Yeah, they don't, but they should. I agree. Oh, wait a minute. Wow, here's a superstar we haven't seen in a while, folks. He's the former tag team champion along with Connor Omega, who we'll see later on in our main event. Connor Omega and Lonzo Shields made up the Mega Shield. And they were actually the guys that me, Brandon Pickett, and of course Cody Jackson defeated to become new tag team champions. And since we defeated them, Lonzo and Connor have nowhere to be seen. But yet, tonight, look who it is. Lonzo Shields back in action. I guess I'm going to have to... I'm not going to give you a standing ovation because you're not worth it. But I guess I'll go ahead and clap my hands and say congrats. I thought we took you out and injured you, but it looks like you healed up and you're back. Wow, congrats, Lonzo. Awesome. Let's see if you got what it takes, though, bro. Well, the crowd is happy, but me, I'm sitting here at the announce desk going, who cares? I've beaten you. You'll be tossed out in an instant. Hell, if I had it my way and I could get away with it, I'd pull you over the ropes myself. Just for the hell of it. Ha ha! Well, this is going to be great, folks. 8-man over the top rope battle royal. This is our second match of the night, if you can believe it. At only a little over an hour. Our first opening match, the women's tag team title match, went on for about a half hour. That was one hell of a match. Back and forth action, folks. Plus, we've heard from Logan Grimes, the Intercontinental Champ. We've heard from Jay Stone, the first ever Triple Crown Champion. And we still got more amazing action and moments. Plus, a hardcore title backstage brawl match coming your way as well. So stay tuned, folks. We got ladder matches and more. So it's going to be a great night of action. If you feel free to stick around, please do so. Jay Toxic almost... I told you, Lonza! I told you you'd be the first one eliminated! Oh, you're going to come over to my announce desk and yell at me, huh? Get out of here! I beat you once, I did it again. Get out of here! You're nothing. Go to the back. I told him he'd be sent packing. Oh, that's awesome. Lonza Shield, the first eliminator. We're down to 7, folks. That quick. Uh-oh, the Marvelous One in trouble here. Cameron Rose here on the right side of your screen, trying to eliminate Christopher Vaughan. Cameron Rose almost had him, and Christopher able to hang on. And wait a minute, Austin Graves in trouble here with Jay Toxic. Jay Toxic, oh, playing the boots there, almost had Austin Graves out. I'll hurt him, then grabs, Mr. Wobbs grabs a chainsaw. Yeah, there you go. Excuse me, folks. I'm so sorry about the coughing. My goodness. Sean Phoenix in a vicarious position here with Evan Epic. Evan almost eliminated Sean. Drop toe hold there by Christopher. Takes down Jay Toxic. Cameron Rose now into the corner trying to eliminate Leon Blackgrave. Leon Blackgrave, of course, a former 4-time Intercontinental Champion, and I feel like an idiot. I put him in this match for getting that. I knew he held 2 titles at the same of the Intercontinental title. I just couldn't remember he had 4, but as I check my notes that I have written down here, I look over, I go, yeah, Leon Blackgrave, okay, 4-time Intercontinental. Oops, my bad. So he's 4-time Intercontinental, 2-time United States, a global and a Pacific Northwest champion. So obviously he's the most experienced guy in this match right now. So let's see if that has anything to add to his momentum going into this. Uh-oh, Evan Epic there in the blue, about ready to get eliminated there by Sean Phoenix. And oh, Austin Graves skins the cat. Austin Graves almost eliminated. They're able to hang on. Meanwhile, Cameron Rose now in trouble with Christopher Vaughan. Still 7 men in this match. Of course, Alonzo Shields the first to be eliminated just like that when this match started. And of course, we heard from Logan Grimes, who's backstage right now watching this match, looking to find out who he will have to defend his title against at the upcoming WXW pay-per-view. And for those that don't know, our upcoming pay-per-view, because we're getting close to October, it is All Hallows Eve 2. We've done All Hallows Eve before, but this will be the second ever All Hallows Eve 2020 event. So we're gearing up for that. I'll make more of an announcement about that on Facebook, and I'll start slowly posting matches to the match card on that. So be on the lookout of that as well if you're a part of the YouTube Facebook page at Thriller23 Productions YouTube group page. That's literally what it's called. Just look it up. If you're not added, we can add you, and you'll be kind of in the loop of what's going on, not only with my channel, but with various other channels that I collaborate with and creators, and they do stuff like this as well. So just want to throw that out there. I do know earlier somebody asked if I created a bunch of characters. Yes, I created Ashley and Riley, the Women's Tag Champions, and I did create Cameron Rose, who you see in this match as well. That's another one of my creations. So yeah, I do create some stuff. Not a lot, but I do create some. I just don't always have the time to sit down and to do it, because sometimes it'll take me about 2 or 3 hours per character. Sometimes longer. It just depends on the detail I want to put into them. We still have 7 men in this match. I'm actually very surprised about that. Oh, Austin Graves just took out Jay Toxic. What a maneuver. And the Marvelous One, a stalling Samoan follow-away slam there from Christopher Vaughan to Leon Blackgrave. Oh, Cameron almost eliminated there by Evan Epic. Instead gets tossed into the corner. And that might have saved Cameron, as now he goes right after Evan in the corner. And see, Christopher Vaughan up there, he should be eliminated there. Somebody could just literally just come and push that marvelous piece of junk off the ropes and over the top rope, you know? But that's just me. And there goes Austin Graves. There's a second elimination, and we're down to 6. Oh, excuse me, 5. It looks like Sean Phoenix has been eliminated as well. Making a call takes time. Exactly. If you do it right and take your time, you'll have amazing superstars. Kind of like what you see right now. And there goes the Marvelous One. Christopher Vaughan has been eliminated. We are down right now to Jay Toxic in the green, Evan Epic in the blue, Cameron Rose, and Leon Blackgrave, the blonde. That is what we have left, folks. One of these men will take on Logan Grimes for the Intercontinental title. Oh, Leon Blackgrave holding on. Cameron Rose trying to eliminate the 4-time Intercontinental Champion, who desperately wants to make it number 5. Spine buster there from Cameron, takes out Toxic. Jay Toxic, folks, a newcomer here to WXW. Cameron Rose lighting up Leon Blackgrave again. Evan Epic in trouble, into the corner. Oh, eats the elbow to Jay, courtesy of Epic. Again, tonight's episode all about championships and number 1 contender matches pretty much. So a lot still to come, folks. We have ladder matches and more. I mean, you guys are in for one hell of a night. So I appreciate it if you guys can stay. If you guys can't, just let me know in the comment section here live, and that's totally okay. I just hope everybody enjoys it no matter what. Oh, beautiful clothesline there from Jay Toxic. Takes down Evan Epic. One-headed chokeslam from Blackgrave to Cameron Rose, and Cameron Rose able to get the kip up. Tried to go after Blackgrave to no avail. Now turns his attention to the corner to Evan Epic. Evan trying to eliminate Cameron. Oops, sidestep there by Rose. Oh, and Leon Blackgrave has been busted open courtesy of Jay Toxic, it looks like. Now Toxic. Super kick to the gut. Look at this. Oh, Shining Wizard by Jay Toxic. Almost took the head clean off of Cameron Rose there. Ooh, jumping flatliner there by Toxic, takes out Rose. Meanwhile, Epic again going right after Leon Blackgrave. We started with 8. We're down to the final 4 here in this elimination matchup. Ooh, sit-out powerbomb from Blackgrave. Jacks the spine, so to speak, of Evan Epic. And now Blackgrave turns his attention to Rose. And there goes Evan Epic, courtesy of Jay Toxic. The newcomer right now could, like I said, be the underdog here. He has the potential, and there's Rose. Dumps Leon Blackgrave to the floor. It's come down to Cameron Rose and Jay Toxic. Pickett Inks, Cameron Rose, and the newcomer Jay Toxic battling for position here in the corner. Both men do not want to be eliminated here, folks. Look at this, Rose and Toxic. Oh, wait a minute. Toxic in trouble. Rose trying to get that leg up. He's got him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Cameron Rose could have it. Jay Toxic trying to hang on. Cameron Rose trying to dump Toxic over the top rope. Rose wants that Intercontinental title shot. Oh, but Jay Toxic saves himself. Oh, the Superman punch out of nowhere by Cameron Rose. Oh, but he's going to pay for it. And a beautiful clothesline wipes out Cameron Rose. Jay Toxic can do the unthinkable here in his second week of action ever. Cameron Rose trying to hang on. Cameron Rose almost got dumped, but he caught him with the boot. Stuns Jay Toxic. This is so dang close, guys. Rose, can he do it? Can he knock out? Oh, wait a minute. Jay Toxic in trouble, hanging on to the top rope for dear life. He's got him over. He's over the top rope. All he's got to do is dump him to the floor. Cameron Rose, he's trying, but the knee gave out with those shots. Jay Toxic from behind. European uppercut. Toxic with a kick to the gut, slap to the chest, and again, going right after Rose. Nice right forearm there. Wait a minute, from behind. Oh! Nasty backbreaker there to Rose. Jay Toxic's inverted swinging neck breaker dumps Rose in the center of the ring here. Rose could be looking for that elimination, or excuse me, Toxic could be going for that elimination. Rose firing back, folks. This is what the Intercontinental Championship means to all the competitors here in WXW. Uh-oh, Jay Toxic. No, no, no. Cameron Rose is out and he did it. The underdog has done it. Wow. Excuse me, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, he did it. The underdog, Jay Toxic, in his second match ever, is the brand new #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship and will go on to face at All Hallows Eve 2 for the Intercontinental title against the champion, Logan Grimes. It's Grimes, Toxic, first time ever for the Intercontinental title. Are we looking at the fastest rising star in the future Intercontinental champion here in Jay Toxic? What a victory here tonight. You see him uttering the words, I told you it is my time. And perhaps, maybe it is, folks. What a victory. Wow. Whew. Well, what a win. Congratulations to Jay. Alright, but before we go on to our triple threat ladder match for the #1 contendership for the women's heavyweight title, we're actually going to be joined live by the World Heavyweight Women's Champion, the beautiful badass, aka the baddest BICTH in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous one herself, Chanel, is here live. And man, does she like to talk about herself a lot. So, that being said, we're going to head down to the ring here shortly with Chanel as we get set for our triple threat ladder match coming up right after this. So stay tuned, folks. Chanel and the ladder match coming up still on WXW. I told you so. That's right, folks. I told you so a week or two ago that I did what I said I was going to do, and I did the unthinkable. I beat 4 other competitors to retain my title. And tonight, I'm still champ. And tonight, up next, I'm going to see who I face. Now, I don't care if it's Amber Wilson. I don't care if it's that warrior princess Xena Kelly. And I sure as hell don't care if it's the former 4-time champ and the MMA fighter, Brooke Danger. I am the baddest you-know-what in the building for a reason. I am the fabulous one. I am the blonde bombshell Chanel. And I can assure you that whoever walks away from that ladder match, they might be battered and bruised, but I'm going to wipe the floor and give them a extreme makeover Chanel edition when it comes to that women's championship, because I am not letting go of that beautiful title around this amazing body. Trust me. So you girls can go ahead and have your little ladder match. I'll sit in the back all prettied up watching the monitors, but we all know the outcome of what's going to happen if one of you gets your hands on that opportunity against me in less than 2 weeks at the pay-per-view. Newsflash, ding-dongs, I am going to win because I am the best. These fans know it. You girls sure know it. And, well, what can I say? When you're this fabulous, everything is good in the world. So have fun in your ladder match. I'll see one of you 3 bimbos at the pay-per-view. Alright, folks, there you heard it. Chanel here in the house, ready to go. Gloating as always is the fabulous one. Alright, the champ, ready, focused, very confident in her ability. But let's see what happens here. We have a triple threat ladder match for the #1 contendership for the women's heavyweight title. Are you guys ready for this? For the first time ever, Amber Wilson takes on Xena Kelly and Brooke Danger one-on-one in a ladders match. First woman to retrieve the briefcase in the contract inside becomes #1 contender. I cannot wait for this. Chanel could be facing either one of these 3 women at All Hallows Eve 2. Are you guys ready to see who it's going to be? I know I am. I know the WXW universe is around the arena, but hopefully you at home is jacked and ready to go. And if you guys ever wonder why I do this, I click it like this, is just to make sure it doesn't freeze on me. Granted, most of the time it only ever freezes in 2K20, which I don't really play much anymore. Obviously, you guys all know that. But on rare occasions, it does it in 19, so I'm just going to kind of make sure it's not going to do that to us. But when you play with a lot of creative stuff, sometimes it takes a while for it to load, so, yeah. For those of you that have played the game, you know. For those that haven't, there's a little explanation why it takes so long. Alright, here we go. Triple threat ladder match, women's division. Here we go, folks. Who is going to walk away with that briefcase and that contract and headline the pay-per-view for the women's division? The following contest is a #1 contenders triple threat women's ladder match. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, Amber Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, Amber Wilson, a former Women's United States champion over on Divalution, has come very close to winning the gold here in WXW, but has not yet been able to grab that brass ring, so to speak. Tonight could be one step closer to that goal for Amber Wilson. Ever since turning on the fans way back when, she has had such a chip on her shoulder. And in a way, that chip has actually kind of helped propel her to matches in moments like this. Now she could just get over that hump and just get that title in her hands. Then she truly could be a dominant threat in the women's division. But to do so, she's going to have to go against a warrior princess. Ladies and gentlemen, a former Divalution United States and Intercontinental Champion in her own right. I give you Xena Kelly. Xena Kelly, of course, a couple of weeks ago, I do believe, had a great match against Low London. What a matchup that was. And Xena Kelly impressed everybody so much that she was offered an opportunity in this triple threat match, and she gladly accepted. Hopefully she makes the best of it. But both women are going to have their hands full with the former 4-time WXW Women's Heavyweight Champion and former MMA specialist, the daughter of Thriller NXT's NXT World Champion Chris Danger. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful, dangerous Brooke Danger. Like I said, folks, a former 4-time champ, Brooke, has been to the mountaintop on 4 different occasions, and she has dominated every single one of those title reigns. It is very hard to get the title off the waist of Brooke Danger, but obviously people have done it. But you know Brooke, she wants to hit that magic number 5 and get one step closer to tying the all-time record, which is 9-time women's champion and Hall of Fame status of Amanda Blaze, ladies and gentlemen. The fans here in Birmingham on their feet for the former champ Brooke. Alright, here we go. Amber Wilson, Brooke Danger, and Xena Kelly. Triple threat ladder match, folks. Out of the gate, Wilson and Danger going at it. Oh, and look at this. Nasty headbutts from Wilson. Right to the forehead of Brooke. Meanwhile, Kelly bringing in the hardware early with that ladder. Backbreaker to Brooke by Wilson. And, oh, the ladder, ooh, bouncing off the face of Xena. Bet you that didn't feel too good. Amber Wilson and Xena Kelly spinning back fist there by Amber Wilson. Now has control of the arm. Xena Kelly back to her feet now. Shots to the midsection of Amber. And Brooke with the ladder takes down Amber from behind. Tried to go after Xena, but did not connect. Spine buster. And oh, it looks like Brooke's back of her head hit the edge of that steel ladder. And Brooke is going to roll the outside momentarily. Now back in. Spinning a nice kick there. Oh, slide. Nice evasion there by Brooke on Xena Kelly. An inverted neck breaker there right across the knee by Brooke. And a backbreaker to Kelly. And a Russian leg sweep. Nice combination there by Brooke Danger. And Amber Wilson suckered Brooke in, grabbing that ladder. And a nice cheap shot by Wilson sends Brooke to the outside. And now Amber Wilson going right after Xena Kelly here, folks. Again, we heard from Chanel. She is in the back monitoring this situation closely to see and determine who exactly is going to walk away with the title opportunity against her at All Hallows Eve 2. Amber Wilson up top. Amber Wilson flying elbow right to the heart of Xena Kelly. And there's Brooke Danger back in. Now has the ladder in hand. Brooke going to set that ladder up right underneath the contract. Oh, but Xena Kelly said not today. She knocked over the ladder in pursuit of trying to take out Amber Wilson. There you see that briefcase that holds the contract for that #1 contender in the championship matchup against Chanel. That's what these women are fighting for, folks. Ladder set up now. Brooke Danger going to climb that ladder. Has her hands on the briefcase. And there you see Wilson. And now Kelly trying to go after Brooke. Well, wait a minute. Amber Wilson dumps Kelly to the outside. Wilson now turned her attention to Danger. Oh, and down goes Danger. She falls off the ladder onto the canvas below. If I was Amber Wilson, I would take advantage of this, folks. Climb that ladder, get to that briefcase, earn yourself that title opportunity. Oh, and she dumps Kelly back of her head right onto the ladder. And oh, as you see, she fell out. Her face bounced off the ladder, and Kelly is out. Wait a minute. Danger takes down Wilson and again has her hands around that briefcase, trying to unhook it, earning herself another title opportunity, perhaps. Nobody able to stop her. And that's it. That quick, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Brooke Danger earning another title opportunity here in WXW, this time against Chanel. And I have a feeling we could be looking at a new 5-time WXW Women's Champion, because Chanel, you don't know what's coming for you. We've seen it. And if you don't believe me, go back and study the tapes, because Chanel, you were in for trouble against Brooke Danger in less than 2 episodes. Wow, what a fight, what a win there for Brooke Danger, earning herself that #1 contender spot. Wow. Well, up next, folks, is what I should say, is the WXW Hardcore Championship match. It's Larry Walker going against champion Anthony Case in a backstage brawl. I hope you guys are ready for this. It's hardcore action next on WXW. Look at this. These are already starting before the referee could get in position. And there's the official bell. Look at this. Larry Walker going right after the Neon Ninjas, I like to call him, even though it's actually a facade. But this guy with those shiny boots is a big distraction to his opponents, hence why he is the current hardcore champion right now. Takes every advantage and cheap shot he can. Does Anthony Case. So Anthony going right after Larry Walker. There's a fight here in the gorilla position backstage. Oh, and now back out into the main hallway here, the arena here. Anthony Case shot there to Larry. Larry, oh, flatline on the floor. Face first off the concrete went Larry Walker. And now Walker dumps Anthony Case almost right into those security railings here. Backstage. Oh, and this time tossing him back first off the wall. That's a brick wall, folks. Not much give there. Obviously, you know who wins on that one. Oh, wait a minute. Larry, no. Larry, no. Larry, oh, powerbomb on the concrete. Nasty impact. You heard the thud of Anthony Case back. And a suplex as well. Larry Walker, holy cow. Now working on the head and neck of Anthony Case is the War Dog himself. Larry jacked up and ready to go, and now bouncing the head off the concrete, man. Talk about concussion-like symptoms here for Anthony if he's not careful. Now just stomping a mud hole is Larry, going right after the right legs of Anthony Case. And again, Larry looking for the gut-wrench suplex on the floor. Man, Larry not letting up. Oh, but he gets caught. Anthony Case. Nice kick there. And it dumps Larry into the steel barricades. Larry almost got tied up there. Now Anthony with the headlock here. Doing a little showboating as the A-lister. The A-lister with B-plus movies. Haha. Oh. And look at this again. Anthony cranking on the head and neck of Larry Walker here. All for the hardcore title, folks. And again, tosses Larry. Oh, right into that steel door. Not much give there. Larry bouncing off of that. And a super kick. Out of nowhere by Anthony Case. But Larry able to thwart the offense perhaps there of Anthony. Walker with a huge right fist right to the face of Anthony. The War Dog said this could be over. What's he got in mind? Oh, went for the stunner. Anthony saw it coming, able to evade. Anthony off the wall, face first goes Larry Walker. These guys, I'm surprised they're not fighting in the locker rooms and in the bathrooms. Hell, even out in the parking lot. Right now, they're just keeping it kind of central located at this moment. Bouncing his head again off the steel here, or the concrete, I should say, backstage. Wow, not good here for Anthony. Oh, but Anthony fighting back. And oh, there's that interesting neck breaker there by Case. And still this match rolls on. The only way to win is to incapacitate, literally knock out your opponent, folks. And you become Intercontinental Champion. Or excuse me, Hardcore Champion, my bad. Oh, wait a minute. What's Anthony got? They're right out here in front of the locker room here. Anthony Case going after Walker. Oh, and a knee right to the forehead of Larry. And again, tosses Larry down the hallway. This is for the hardcore title, folks. Anthony Case, Larry Walker, and Larry dumped, oh, right into that shelving backstage by Anthony Case. Now the champ looking to end it here. Larry Walker in trouble. Kick to the gut. Anthony Case, double underhook. Oh! And that is it. Referee, yes, he said Larry's knocked out. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, still hardcore champion Anthony Case with a successful title defense here tonight. Wow, okay. Well, as we look to settle things backstage and get them two guys separated and get some medical personnel to check on Larry back there, we're going to get settled in for cruiserweight action, folks. Up next, it is Arco Angel taking on newly crowned cruiserweight champion Zero. It's high-flying action next, only on WXW, West Coast Extreme Wrestling. And I'll be right back, folks. I gotta take a phone call. Well, folks, Arco Angel pinning the Cruiserweight Champion. Sorry I had to step away there, take that phone call. I actually got to go help a friend. Excuse me, folks. So we're actually going to go ahead and stop the stream, unfortunately, right here. I'll have part 2 up as soon as I can. So don't worry, folks. Part 2 of WXW Season 4, Episode 3 will continue. We'll kick things off on part 2 with Dust Claymore. We'll have our 6-man tag team elimination match, determine number 1 contender for that. Kota Matsuda will be here, and then we'll have the triple threat elimination main event. So we'll have 2 matches, 2 interviews for part 2. So guys, please be on the lookout for that. I apologize. I have to go take care of this. It's in a way, it's kind of an emergency. I got to make sure she's all right. All right, folks. Again, this is Brandon Pickett reminding you to keep thrilling, chilling, be kind to yourself and each other, and be safe, please. Obviously. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and turn on that notification bell as always. I love you all. Thank you, and I will catch you on part 2. Have a good night, guys. Thrillers out.